Yeah, good morning, guys. You know, if you grew up in the 80s and you loved rock music, we've got a real treat for you this morning. It's a band called Hadlock. They're 5 local guys, and they're heading out to LA this month to pursue their big dream of making it big. They'll be working with a well-known music producer who's worked with the likes of Kiss. This morning, we're going to get a chance to meet all the guys. We've got them all here bright and early this morning preparing to be with us. And if you've never heard of Hadlock, you're going to get a chance to hear from this band today. The music will sound familiar. They're kind of patterned after the 80s music theme, but a lot more modern, if you will. So let's take a listen to Hadlock, and we'll have more from them coming up this morning.
Raise it up, see salutes. It's time to rock and roll. Rock and roll, Coca-Cola. Hadlock has come to town. It's time to rock and roll, baby. Let's bring it on down. Hear what I'm saying? Living for me. I'm your rock and roll tonight. Everything will be alright, alright. Doing my way, I don't care if it's wrong or right. Tonight, time to rock and roll tonight.
From WHAM Rochester, this is 13 WHAM News This Morning.
Good morning. It is almost 5:30. It's Thursday, the 4th of October. I'm Doug Embledge.
I'm Holly Maynard.
And I'm Norma Holland, and we're live this morning with a rock band called Hadlock. And if you grew up with rock in the 80s and you remember this good stuff, well, Hadlock is bringing it back to you. They're a band. They're heading out to LA to work with a music producer who's worked with Kiss. They say that they're a rock band for people who still buy CDs. And quickly, let's introduce the band. Who do we have over here?
Richie Raccazano, lead guitar.
Robert Maslin. Hey, I'm Chris Hadlock, and we're coming to get you, Rochester.
Woo!
Ron Lee Brock.
Hey, I'm Liam Renner.
I love this, Hadlock. The music sounds like 80s arena rock, but with much less hair and not as much eyeliner. We're going to get a chance to meet this band. They are a lot of fun. We're going to get a chance to hear some of it. It may sound familiar to some of you who grew up listening to this stuff.
All right, thank you.
Check back in with Norma Holland now, live in Iona this morning with a local rock band. Hi, Norma.
Hey, Holly. Hey, Doug. You know, the lead singer of this band has a has a Britney Spears story. You were just talking about Britney. He's got a story. Oh, I wasn't supposed to say? That's an off-air story. Email me if you want to know the details. This is Chris Hadlock. He's lead singer of the band Hadlock. And you guys are an 80s rock band with a modern edge. You're headed out to LA this month. You call yourself your wife's rock band.
Yeah. All you ladies that are married, who haven't been, liking the music scene since you were about 17 or 18, we're going to bring it back to you. So, look for us, and we will find you. Oh, and bring your husband. It's okay.
Yeah, I love that. I love that.
Boyfriends,
Yeah.
Our audience is about 70-30. So.
Okay, so you're going to go out to LA coming up in a little bit, and we're going to talk about this morning for your big break. I mean, you're going to go make it happen.
This is it, yeah.
Okay.
It's either going to happen or it's not. No middle ground.
Yeah, but we're banking on that it will happen.
Yeah, it's looking good so far.
That's good. We're going to get a chance to meet the rest of the band. They're really awesome. They're really fun guys. We're going to get a chance to talk to them about their music and their mission as they head out to LA in just a little bit.
We're going to check in with Norma Holland now. She's live this morning with, as Doug said earlier, a local band, which really isn't going to be too local anymore. Huh, Norma?
Hey, Holly. Hey, Doug. That's right. If you grew up in the 80s or, you were, a teenager in the 80s and you loved rock music, this is the band for you. They're called Hadlock, and they're leaving Rochester next week to head out to LA to make it big. And we got a chance to talk to some of the band members earlier. They say that this is your wife's rock band, but the husbands are invited too. This is Chris Hadlock, the lead singer. And Chris, we've been having a good time talking to you about, this is a big deal for you guys. You've been together for about 6 years, and now you're heading out to LA. But this isn't your first time to LA.
This is not my first time. I lived in Los Angeles for a long time. made a lot of mistakes and figured out kind of the right way to do it. And to come all the way back to Rochester, find these guys, took those mistakes, you know, and figured it out. And it looks like, you know, it's coming together, you know.
80s rock, 80s arena rock, let's get that straight, okay? Is coming back for some people. And you were saying there's a lot of people that you've really gotten to, you know, that have gotten used to your music and really have kind of discovered you.
You know what, there's a lot of people that miss those times.
Yeah.
And so we did is we kind of left out the cheesy stuff.
From the 80s.
From the 80s,
The big hair.
Yeah, I don't have spandex on.
Right.
You know,
The hair is not as big. I like it. It's not as big.
Not
Okay.
as much eyeliner.
Not as much man liner.
Yeah. But it seems to be working.
Yeah.
And people really miss it.
Yeah.
And this response has been wild. You know, I mean, we're getting a chance to go make our dream album.
That's great.
You know?
Richie, you were saying MySpace has been huge for you guys. Talk about that.
Yeah, it's been really instrumental in promoting the band. We've picked up over 13,000 fans in like 6 months.
It's great.
And it's also where the producers have been finding us, that want us out in L.A.
That's awesome. And they're going to be headed out to L.A. to work with a big-time music producer who's worked with Kiss and other famous bands. Okay, I'm going to let you guys play because you guys have been clamoring. It's called Lost. It's a song you wrote, Chris, not that long ago.
All right, ready? 2, 3, 4.
Hear a song on the radio, see my face on channel 13, maybe host my own talk show, make the cover of People magazine. I can't find my way, I tried so hard, I got the audition, but I didn't get the part. I'm so lost. Where do I go from here? Done everything until my soul. So many wasted tears. So many wasted years.
That is Hadlock. Good luck to them. They are off to Los Angeles.
We go back out to Norma Holland now. She's live in Ionia with Hadlock.
We're having so much fun, Doug, because this is a band the music sounds like something you would think of when you were, you know, a kid back in the 80s, you know. If you're between the ages of 30 and 45, this is your rock band. This is Chris Hadlock, the lead singer. Chris, you've got the look down for
I appreciate
LA.
that. I work it, you know.
Okay, tell me how you do the hair, because I'm fascinated.
It's all about blow drying, you know.
Blow drying the hair?
You got to blow dry.
Okay,
you got to spray it.
Now what do I do? How do I get that thing?
You got to get a big mirror.
Okay.
A big mirror. You got to look at it a lot.
Okay.
Like the camera,
Yeah.
the camera's a mirror.
Okay.
You just got to shake your head down, you know, let it flow, and just wing it back. When you come back, just kind of kiss the camera, you know.
Coming up, more from Hadlock, and that's not the paint store. We'll tell you all about the band coming up and how they're heading out to LA.
2, 3, 4.